In a quiet, crumbling village at the edge of the forest lived Marisol, an old woman whose back had bent under the weight of years and sacrifice. Her hands, worn and cracked, bore the marks of labor, raising crops, stitching clothes, and cooking meals that had once kept her children alive through lean winters. She had 3 sons and 1 daughter. To them, she had given everything: the strength of her youth, the coin she scraped together from selling herbs in the market, even the last of her late husband's land. She expected nothing in return but love, or at least the dignity of being cared for when her body grew too frail. But greed has sharp teeth. One by one, her children drifted away, their affection hollowed by ambition. The land they had promised to till for her was sold. Her cottage, once filled with laughter, became a place of silence. When she knocked at their doors, they turned her away. "Mother, we cannot feed another mouth," they would say, shutting her out into the cold. "Mother, you've lived your years. Let us live ours," said another. Her daughter, the last hope, whispered, "You are only a burden now." Those words pierced deeper than any blade. That night, as Marisol sat alone by the dying fire, the forest seemed to listen. The wind howled through the cracks and something inside her broke. With trembling hands lifted to the sky, she whispered a curse, born not of malice but of grief. "As I was forgotten, so shall you be. As I starve, so shall your tables rot. As I weep, so shall your houses crumble. May your hearts know the loneliness you gave me." The air thickened, the flame went out. The very next season, her eldest son's crops blackened before ripening, rotting into the soil. The second son's cattle sickened, their eyes clouded, their bodies collapsing in the fields. The third, who had built a fine house in the city, found it burning to the ground in a night of inexplicable fire. And the daughter, her beauty fading fast, was abandoned by her husband, left with nothing but debts and an empty home. Neighbors whispered that the children of Marisol were cursed, that no fortune would stay in their hands. They came to fear even her name. Marisol herself vanished. Some say she walked into the forest and never returned. Others claim they still see her shadow by the well on moonless nights, her lips moving as if she is still whispering grief into the wind. But one thing was certain: her children's lives unraveled, and they were left with nothing but the hollow echo of their mother's curse, a curse not of hatred, but of justice. And so the villagers taught their children, "Care for the hands that once fed you, for a mother's tears can turn to fire.